Alright, imagine this. You're walking through a parking lot late at night. Streetlights reflecting off a wide, aggressive stance. You hear that deep, throaty rumble before you even see it. Then it rolls into view, low, sharp, unapologetic. And you instantly know, this isn't just another coupe. This is the 2026 BMW M4. And trust me, what BMW is about to do with this car might completely change how we look at performance coupes forever. But here's the real question, is this going to be the last true gasoline-powered M4? Or is BMW about to surprise us with something even wilder? Stick around, because the answer might shock you. Now if you've been following the evolution of the M4, you already know this car has always walked that fine line between luxury and raw performance. From the earlier twin-turbo monsters to the current generation with its controversial grille, yeah, we're going to talk about that. The M4 has always sparked debate. Love it or hate it, BMW never plays it safe. And for 2026, they're definitely not playing it safe. Let's start with the design, because that's the first thing people argue about. When the current generation dropped with that massive vertical kidney grille, the internet almost broke. Some people called it bold. Others, not so kind. But guess what? It grew on people. Sales backed it up. And now, for 2026, BMW is refining that aggressive look rather than running away from it. The front fascia is expected to look sharper, more sculpted, and more aerodynamic. The grille isn't disappearing, don't even hope for that, but it's likely going to be cleaner, more integrated, and framed by slimmer laser-style headlights. The whole front end feels like it's leaning forward, ready to pounce. And honestly, it suits the M4's personality. The hood lines are expected to be even more defined, emphasizing that muscular presence. Wider air intakes. Functional vents. Everything serving a purpose. No fake drama. Just real performance attitude. From the side profile, you'll still get that low coupe roofline that makes the M4 look fast even when it's parked. The flared wheel arches, probably even wider. BMW knows its audience. Americans love that planted, wide-body stance. Bigger wheels are likely, possibly new 20-inch or even 21-inch forged options, wrapped in performance rubber that just screams grip. Now here's something interesting. Rumors suggest improved suspension geometry and slightly raised ride adaptability for better road comfort and, believe it or not, light off-road capability. Now hold up, before you start laughing, I'm not saying you're taking your M4 rock crawling. But BMW has been experimenting with adaptive suspension setups that can handle rougher surfaces without sacrificing performance. Think gravel roads, uneven terrain, maybe even snow-packed back roads in Colorado. And that raises a question, would you actually want a performance coupe that can handle more than just smooth highways? Or should an M4 stay strictly track-focused? Let me know in the comments because this is where opinions split hard. Moving to the rear, expect OLED taillights with a more aggressive light signature. A redesigned diffuser. Possibly a more sculpted trunk lid with an integrated lip spoiler. And of course, quad exhaust tips. Because if an M car doesn't have quad pipes, is it even an M car? Now let's talk about the heart of this beast. The big conversation surrounding the 2026 BMW M4 is electrification. The automotive world is changing fast. Even hardcore performance brands are embracing hybrid technology. And BMW isn't sitting on the sidelines. The current M4 runs a twin-turbo inline-six that already makes serious power. But for 2026, strong rumors point toward a hybrid-assisted powertrain. Not fully electric, relax, but a performance hybrid setup that could push power figures even higher while improving efficiency. Imagine this, the same iconic inline-six engine, paired with an electric motor that delivers instant torque. That means zero lag, immediate throttle response, and potentially over 550 horsepower in standard trim. Maybe even more in competition or CS variants. And here's where it gets exciting, electric torque fill means when you hit the gas, you're not waiting for turbos to spool. You're gone. Instantly. That could make the 2026 M4 the quickest M4 ever built. But here's the real question, will hybrid tech ruin the sound? Because let's be honest, M4 fans love that aggressive exhaust note. BMW knows this. They're reportedly working on enhancing the acoustic experience so the car still sounds emotional, raw, and powerful. Possibly even using sound engineering techniques that amplify natural engine notes without feeling fake. Would you accept a hybrid M4 if it meant more power and better performance? Or is gas only the only way? Drop your thoughts below, I'm genuinely curious. Transmission-wise, BMW might stick with the 8-speed automatic for most models, since manuals are becoming rare. But there's hope. Enthusiasts in the US market still love manual transmissions. If BMW keeps a manual option alive, that alone will make this car legendary in a hybrid era. Performance numbers. We're expecting 0 to 60 in the low 3-second range. Possibly even dipping into the high 2s for higher trims. That's supercar territory. And top speed, with the performance package, could push well beyond 180 miles per hour. Now let's step inside. BMW has been stepping up its interior game in a big way. The 2026 M4 is expected to feature the latest curved digital display setup, that massive, seamless screen stretching across the dash. But more than just screens, it's about the feel. Now pricing. Here's where things get real. The current M4 already sits in premium territory. With hybrid technology and upgraded features, the 2026 model could see a price bump. Expect starting prices potentially in the mid to high $80,000 range, with competition models easily crossing into 6 figures. Is it worth that money? That depends on what you're comparing it to. Against rivals like the Audi RS5 or Mercedes-AMG C63, the M4 has always held its own. And if the hybrid setup truly boosts performance without sacrificing emotion, BMW might have a winner on its hands. Compared to past models, the 2026 M4 feels like a turning point. Earlier generations were about raw turbocharged power. This new one could represent the bridge between traditional performance and electrified future performance. And let me ask you something, are we witnessing the future of M cars right now? Or is this the beginning of the end for pure mechanical driving feel? Because let's be honest, the automotive world is shifting fast. Emissions regulations. Electrification. Digitalization. The 2026 M4 has to balance heritage with innovation. And that's not easy. One thing BMW has always done well is driver engagement. Even with technology evolving, they understand that an M car has to feel alive. Steering feedback. Throttle response. Chassis balance. That emotional connection can't disappear. And here's something else to think about, resale value. If this ends up being one of the last hybrid-assisted inline-six M4s before a fully electric shift, collectors might go crazy for it. So what do you think? Would you spec yours in Brooklyn Gray? Frozen Black? Or something wild like Sao Paulo Yellow? Drop your dream spec in the comments, color, wheels, interior combo, let's build it together. And here's another question. Would you choose the M4 Coupe or go for the M4 convertible if BMW keeps both options alive? Picture yourself cruising down a California highway at sunset. Windows down. Exhaust echoing off canyon walls. Instant electric torque pushing you back into your seat. That's the kind of experience BMW is aiming to deliver. The 2026 BMW M4 isn't just an update. It's a statement. It's BMW saying, we can evolve without losing our soul. But whether they truly pull that off, we'll have to wait and see. One thing is for sure, the competition isn't sleeping. The performance segment is heating up fast. And BMW knows it has to dominate, not just participate. So stay tuned. Because as more details drop, we're going to break them all down. And if you made it this far, you're a real car enthusiast. Hit that like button if you're excited about the 2026 M4. Subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the hottest upcoming cars. And tell me in the comments, is this the M4 you've been waiting for, or did BMW miss the mark? Trust me, this is just the beginning of the performance revolution.